Hi, everyone. It's Christy, your instructor. Welcome to Module 2 of English Composition 1. First of all, round of applause for all of you. You're doing great so far. I'm really impressed by the level of activity in week 1. Some great questions have been asked and lots of great participation in general. If I haven't responded to you in your intro, it's just because I have a lot of people, I had a lot of people to respond to, but I've been reading everybody's introduction. I'm so excited to be working with all of you. And I'm super hopeful that this is going to continue to be a great course. So I just want to go over with you what is due this coming week. Okay, so let's take a look at what's listed on, if you click on homepage and you click on the announcement for this week, module 2, you'll see this information. First of all, you're going to start thinking about what it means to define what the audience and purpose of your essay is, or somebody else's essay. Now, the audience really boils down to the reader. Anybody who's reading your essay. You may have an intended audience, and that's always good to have in mind. But also sometimes, a lot of times your audience will be me or some of your classmates. Purpose really is just, why are you writing this essay? What's the reason that you're writing this essay? It's good for you to be aware of that. And tone has to do with your emotion about the topic. So, and it kind of goes along with purpose. So if you're arguing a point, you're going to want to have a persuasive tone, right? Because you're trying to persuade your reader to agree with you. So part of what we're going to be doing this week is having you look at an op-ed, and you're going to, in a discussion forum, you're going to be reading an op-ed, and then you're going to summarize it, but also discuss that op-ed with your peers in the class and with me. And then after that, the assignment will be to choose an op-ed and to write a summary of that for a grade, okay? And of course, you'll be graded on the discussion forum as well. Now, one of the reasons why I do these summaries is because later on, you'll be doing a little bit of research for your final paper. And it's really good to feel like you are confident and you understand what your sources are about and what the author is trying to say. So that's something you're going to get to practice this week. Hopefully at the end of module 1, once you finished all those activities, you did the module 1 survey, and I'm hoping that you do the surveys each week. That helps me to see, is everybody getting the information? Is everybody understanding what they're learning? Is there anything that I need to work on to make sure you understand things going forward? So if you could do that, that'd be really helpful to me. Thank you. Also, don't forget to use the question forum. That's a great place to ask me all sorts of questions. And again, I've been getting some great questions this week, but it would also be helpful if you read through it and made sure that you're not asking a question that's already been asked. And if you want that 1 point, I'm more than willing to give it to you. If you just want to say, oh, I read through all the questions, I did have one question, but you answered it when you talked to so-and-so. So it's no problem, I've got it now. So if you want that 1 point, they're only worth 1 point apiece, and they close right at the end of the week. So week 1's will close tonight. I'm recording this on Sunday. And so that will be it for week 1 questions, but you can go ahead, you email me if you're falling behind and you still have questions, just send me an email. But using the forum is great, because a lot of times your peers have the same questions that you have. And if you're just emailing me privately, they won't have the benefit of the answer. And maybe they can find that answer that they need by looking at the forum. And use the virtual coffee house. That's supposed to be a fun place for you guys to sort of hang out and get to know each other, and try to build some kind of community. And you don't have to talk about this class if you don't want to, but maybe it's a place to find a study buddy. And finally, a few people were talking about the summary, not the summary, I'm sorry, but the who are you now, who are you, I'm sorry, as a writer. and are like very concerned about this, this is not, I don't want anybody to overthink this. I want you to just go into this and do the best that you can. We haven't talked about structuring an essay yet. So if you're not really used to writing essays, don't worry about it. I'm aware that a lot of you are new to this. So my grading for this particular assignment is not going to be like, oh, this person doesn't have a clear thesis statement. You know, I'm not going to be like that. So I just want you to express what the instructions of the assignment express. Like what do you, how do you see yourself as a writer right now? Okay, so it's low key, hopefully that you'll have some fun with it. But if you can't have fun with it, at least just do your best and don't worry too much about the outcome. Okay, because I this is one of those assignments that I really sort of keep in mind everybody's skill level right at the beginning of the class. So don't worry too much about it. Okay, well, I just wanted to show you what you're going to be working on this week. If you have any questions about any of this, you know, you can email me, obviously, but please go ahead and use that questions discussion forum, because I've found that extremely helpful. Okay. I hope you all have a great night. And yes, I am going to stop this recording now. Have a great night, everyone.